Hey, what's up? This is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We are here going to the Lanayru mine entry. That's where we will be continuing our quest. I know I said my girlfriend was going to be doing this video, and I said that a couple of videos ago as well, but funny story, she started to do it, and she hated it. She had no idea what the heck she was talking about, and she thought she sounded stupid and quit and stopped recording and called for me like, hey, what's going on? And then she went out of town. So she's actually down in Florida visiting her family for a little bit, and I'm stuck here in boring Ohio recording Let's Plays for you guys. Anyways, now that we have the claw shots, there's this new area that we can explore. If you recall, when we first entered the Lanayru area, we saw a bunch of targets, but there was nothing we could do with them. Now that we have the claw shots, we can actually continue on. So let's go ahead and do that. Back and forth, back and forth. Nice thing about the claw shots in this game is you do get the double claw shots right away, unlike in Twilight Princess where Nintendo ran out of original ideas and they made you get claw shots twice. I mean, that's not what happens. That's what happened. I'm bored. Anyways, we're going to talk to this guy over here, this Goron with the funky hair. And why, yes, I am. Alright, so he's going to tell us that we need to go to the Sand Sea, lock the door up there, claw shot target. Seems like the area we need to go. Now, where could we get a key? Alright, this guy. Now, my question is, why did he lock the door? And why is he keeping a key blocking people to get to the Sand Sea? Is there something that he's trying to hide from us? What's the deal? You probably just saw that chest over there, but I'm not going to grab it. It's just some kind of material that you can use in crafting, and I don't craft. I'm not a crafter, so I'm not going to get it. If you want to get it, go ahead. I dare you. See what's in it. I dare you. I gotta sneeze. I'm going to try and hold it back. Pikachu! More claw shotting, and more annoying talking. Now this is really cool. This is one of my favorite parts, I think, in the game. This entire area was allegedly a sea at one point, as she just said. And something happened, and it turned into not a sea, just radical climate change. And it's pretty interesting. This is no doubt the area that's going to turn into the Gerudo Desert at some point. And it reminds me of the Wind Waker, when Ganondorf is talking about how the wind kind of screwed over his area and how pretty much the weather and the environment just messed up the desert and left them with practically nothing. And it's a great little throwback, I think. Anyways, we're going to do some more claw shotting. Just can't get enough. Back and forth and back and forth. Reminds me of a song where the lyrics are inappropriate, so I cannot sing it. Alright, we're almost there. I am going to show you guys how to get a goddess cube in this area as well. So that's the kind of person that I am. Not really, but I just happened to find it. Just head back here. These are kind of like shipping crates. It's kind of what I imagine them as. They seem to be that way. But there's a claw shot target up there, kind of hard to see. It's gonna want me to back up to get it, or climb up here. I like the icon for the claw shot. The other game's like kind of like flashing yellow targets, and this one's like blue and neat. Anyways, it's just right back here in the corner, a goddess cube. Just gonna run past these guys. Just charge up a strike. Let it go. Awesome. Who knows what kind of treasure I'll find this time, but probably like a rupee. That seems to be what most of these chests contain, silver or gold rupee of some kind. Just gonna quickly kill some of those and run out. I don't really want to deal with it. Then you don't have to claw your way back up. You can actually just climb up. And now we are going to save it if you want. I'm not going to. Talk to this guy over here. Well, we'll see him in a second. Dead robot, live robot. Oh, this is really interesting. As you can see, water just fills this area up. I don't quite understand the Timeshift Stones. They don't make any sense to me at all. Like, did something happen and these guys were attacked and like left for dead, and then oh, stones smack it later and they're back to life? Or how did he just break down right there at that point? And then you go back and he seems like everything's fine. Why didn't he just keep smacking the crystal? I don't understand. Oh well. It'll be interesting to see if they bring that idea back in some other games or somehow explain it. Maybe it's like a Sheikah thing. Alright, he's talking about the Nayru's flame, which is the second flame we need to get. We already got the which one did we got Farron's flame already. And he's telling us that it's on an invisible boat, which is actually pretty neat. It turns into one of the most interesting dungeons in the Zelda series, but we'll get to that later. Now we have to go to Skipper's Retreat, where he has got himself we're going to look for a boat, basically. See where it might be. Vast open desert. Vast open sea. These guys are creepy. These robots. And we get a cannon, so that's pretty awesome. Though we really won't be using the cannon a whole lot. Except I do like to just fire it as I'm driving because I get bored. And he shows us his map. As you can see, my map or my icon got stuck there on the right, so I had to close the map and go back into it. It does that every now and then. It's not that big of a deal, but it's slightly annoying. Now we have that beacon shining. We can quickly find this area, and thankfully using this boat isn't too hard. Actually pretty well done. We can fire. It would have been cool if they gave us like a boss fight out here, but nope, none of that. Maybe this is how the boat in the Wind Waker should have been, instead of a talking guy. No, I have no complaints about the Wind Waker, really. I didn't think the boat was that bad, except for the sail, I guess. Blowing the wind constantly was annoying. You guys probably just heard my oven going off and baking something. Like this if you want a pie, and I will make you one, but I won't. Anyways, we've arrived at our destination. Skipper's Retreat, also known as 3 columns of climbing. Breathe. Of course, his shack is at the top. Let's put it at the hard area. Alright. Oh, I hate climbing structures, so let's see what we can do. First thing we can do is just run past every enemy that we see. That's always my goal. Which is, I guess some of you don't like that, but I don't like killing enemies. I'm gonna quickly fly off as he was ready to hit me. P-hats, again, if you remember from Twilight Princess, you could claw shot onto them and they would kind of like fly you around, and that's going to happen again here. I like these P-hats. That's weird to say, but they're much cooler than Twilight Princess P-hats in design, I think. Though they are similar. Don't get me wrong, because they are the same enemy, but they are fairly similar. Or fairly different. That is. So, alright. Now, working our way up here is not all that hard. It's mostly just avoiding enemies, like these guys, and using a claw shot a lot. There are a few enemies that will make this, if we kill them, it will be a lot easier. And you'll see that later on, as I will fall off a little bit, because I tried to skip too many enemies and they weren't having it. So, this is a cool part of the game, I imagine. I wish, in a way, that this game put more emphasis on exploring and doesn't give you like beacons or tell you where to go on the map. I mean, if you would have been told to just boat around this area until you found the right spot, you probably would have taken a while, but it would have been a cool exploration. I missed the original Legend of Zelda when it didn't tell you anything. It's just like, go. You can do any of the dungeons, go into any of them when you wanted, for the most part. Didn't matter what order. This game, you can't even enter a dungeon unless you do a billion side quests. The series has changed quite a bit. Anyways, you see that there is something here that we can whip onto, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh wait, it's a pea hat. Silly pea hat. Why are you hiding out for me? This pea hat and I are going to establish a trusting relationship that will last many years, I imagine. So let's just claw onto him. Now it's probably a good idea to kill these phoenix birds. I guess that's what they're called. I don't really know what they're called, because they are going to try and attack you. And they will knock you down. This one might not, but they will later. If they are coming at you, just kind of like shoot your claw shot at them. That's a good way to get them to bugger off for a few seconds. Alright, now you can see that there is a Deku Baba hanging up there. If you try and claw right to it, he will knock you off. I thankfully saw him and was able to just knock him down before I did that and messed up. Oh, giant dragonflies. Guy got all up in my grill. Alright, we're almost there. We're getting there. Couple more now. These are ones you should probably kill. There's 2 of them. Let's see what happens if you don't kill them. Come on. Pea hat, hold still. Pea hat. Come on, guy. Stop moving. Alright. See, now we almost made it, but they're gonna shoot you. So that sucked. So let's go ahead and kill them. Again, if you don't remember how to kill them, use the whip when they kind of extend their tail, just latch on to their bottom part, and then just pull them in and slash at them. Now they want to be annoying and circle me, and they take turns, and then like they doesn't want to latch on. I just keep flipping them. I'll get them one of these days. This is a time when a bow and arrow would be awesome. We don't have that yet, which is interesting because that's normally one of the first items you get. So one down. Let's take out this one. Pull him in. This one's a little bit easier. And bam, he's dead. Alright, now we can continue on with my pea hat friends. And kind of like the City in the Sky and Twilight Princess, you have to wait for them to kind of line up and fly around to get onto each other. I guess they spend their entire life going back and forth. I don't know if this is like the nature of the pea hat, to float in the same spot in the same pattern over and over again. It might be. Right now we are finally to the top of the Skipper's Retreat, so that's cool. And alright, that's a lot of sand. Thankfully we have a solution to that. Let's start blowing everything that we can see. Oh, there's a cool chest. Let's see what's in there. You got the ancient sea chart, just like the Wind Waker. Now mark a Triforce on it and we can get going. I love the pictures all around this room. It kind of shows here. It's pretty cool. I find it interesting that these images lasted so long when everything else seems to have degraded. Like the robots, I mean. I would imagine that robot would have been able to outlast picture. But I guess not. Anyways, you need to get off of here. Now, this is not the way to do it. Cannot just jump down. I was hoping I could, but no. Instead, we have to climb. Don't have to climb. I can climb if I want to. You can get that bug there. Do what you want. But as you may have noticed that as you were going up, there's a bunch of those areas with the zip lines. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to zip line our way down to the bottom, back to the boat. In the next video, we will be exploring more of this area in the Sand Sea and kind of following the map's location that it marks. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe. We'd love some comments. I got tons of new subscribers from Zelda Dungeon and Solly Pons. Thank you very much to both of you guys for all of these shoutouts. And I'll be announcing contest winners here shortly. So, till next time, have a good day, and I hope this video has helped you. Bye.